Hello and good evening. So we have a response, um, albeit I would call it a deflection. I'm not sure what you all have heard so far, but I'm just going to respond real quick with just a couple of things because, as we all know, Emily is going. I don't know if we all know. I want to share with everybody that Emily is going to go live at 8 o'clock Central Time. So we don't want to miss that. So I'm not going to be on here long. But yeah, the response was basically a deflection. And I'm sure there's a lot of things I don't understand. I'm not an attorney, I don't even play one on TV. But the things that I noticed were they were fighting jurisdiction big time, like jurisdiction. I wrote down three different kinds: general jurisdiction, personal jurisdiction, and diversity jurisdiction. Now, I haven't had a chance to see the differences. I kind of think I understand personal jurisdiction, but not in a legal way. She, they apparently are going to argue that this was filed in the wrong uh, courthouse, the wrong state. Um, and they were really pushing for Nevada because that's where the corporation for Halo was originated. Well, I do know this, and we'll see what Emily has to say. And remember, nothing I say is a fact. But I learned a long time ago when I was in college that um, Delaware is the state in this country that takes most of the corporations. I mean, it's because of the laws that govern that and the tax system. And so a lot of people incorporate their businesses in Delaware. So let's just say you lived in Colorado, but you know the reasons to incorporate in Delaware. But you live in Colorado, so I'm not sure that this would work. I think Colorado would be the place. Otherwise, I mean, the court systems in Delaware, if I'm right, and I'm older, so college was a long time ago, but I still think it's true that Delaware is the main biggest state that does this. Do you imagine their court system if everything had to be argued in Delaware? So we'll see how this plays out. But why I'm bringing it up is so we got to pretend that Salty didn't see this jurisdiction thing coming or won't have an argument for it. I don't buy that. Secondly, they can file another suit. So then Katie can get an attorney in Nevada or in California or Hawaii or wherever this may go. That doesn't sound very cost effective at the very least. I almost hope they're rich enough to open one in each place and argue each thing in each state. There you go, Katie, you got what you wish for. Then she also tried to say, don't put this on me. This is Jeffrey and Shane and James Charles and anybody but me. Okay, but the thing is, it could be all of them and her. I don't see why they chose. Did Jeffrey and Shane and James Charles get 4 cease and desist? I don't know. Maybe you guys do. If you do, let me know. So her argument is, you didn't include them in this, so I'm not taking the fall for everybody. Well, you're just going to take the fall for what you did. And then this one I liked, and I think all of you that are here on YouTube will like this too. The things she said weren't at the Westbrooks, they were about the Westbrooks. Let's do that semantics and say that little jargon there. Wow, wow. And then my favorite thing of all was Tati and James didn't really suffer. At the going through all this and having these lies said about him, they didn't suffer enough. But KJ has had 30 days, a little over, and she was brought to her knees, according to her, and contemplated suicide because Keemstar called her out, never lying, nothing malicious, and it brought her to her knees. But Tati and James couldn't possibly have feelings, and I just floored me. This one, I mean, I literally was like, you got to be kidding. This is what you want to say. So I titled this "The Bombs That Didn't Drop" or something like that, because she was confident yesterday that the bombs were going to drop soon and this would be over and we would be able, she's going back to just normalcy tomorrow. Did any one of you hear anything that you didn't already know? Because I didn't. Everything that I heard, I didn't know the words. I didn't know the grammar and the legal jargon. Right, I didn't. But we knew she was upset about the being in Washington and the state rules and the federal rules, and she kept saying such things. And we also knew that Jeffree Star, how many times she'd tell us, Jeffree and Shane, that's who really hurt Tati. Why aren't they in trouble? So I don't see any bombs dropped. Did any of you see anything you didn't know? I'd love to hear that. So please share with me if you have. So let's hope that he amends. Oh, Salty can amend a complaint. Them pointing out something that say that they didn't prove that or they didn't bring that forth, a complaint, I believe, can be amended. And again, we're just a few minutes away from Emily helping us all out with this information. I did watch this attorney that supposedly her best attorney friend had look at this complaint. I don't know if any of you watched it. Uncivil law or something like that. He was trying really hard to make it out about, the Westbrook's wrong, Katie in the right. And he struggled, I felt, to do that. So let's see where this goes. I don't see anything but perhaps a change of venue, which is going to cost her more money. What a nutcase. I could not. And all the semantics that were argued, Washington, that's stuff that, I mean, that's kind of like math. They have rules that will apply if it's going to be applicable to Washington or a federal or whatever, and they will just move accordingly. So I'm really anxious to see where this goes. I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. Are you guys still here with me? Hello, am I here still? Doggone it. Okay, if you can hear me, I'm gonna just talk for a second. I use my phone for this, and I got a phone call just as we're sitting here talking. So just hold on. I'm just gonna see if there's a few things I can catch here. Let's see. I'm on. His name, love it. Lead balloons. Lady Law, that's a good one. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dottie. Hi, Claire Bear. She was worn more than 4 times. Yes, exactly.